you see diversity kind of going, like at least the rates of volunteers that are serving from different backgrounds are going up and up. However, there isn't really any support in place for a lot of them. And we're also seeing that ET rates for those volunteers of color are significantly higher than like their white counterparts. And so these are the questions that we need to be looking at this and saying, like, why is this the case? Like, it's not just about recruitment. It's about how do we also retain these volunteers? How do we keep them interested? How do we get them involved with NPCA? And how do we do all of that? And right now there's great work that volunteers are doing. I know that there's letters that volunteers have written to their country offices on racism and discrimination that are going around in the community. Volunteers of color are creating group chats. They have WhatsApp chats. They have Facebook groups. They have all of these resources, but they're not compiled in one place. And so it's really hard for volunteers to kind of have access to all of these things. And it's really important for us as well. And so I'm thinking about like creating seminars, creating like spaces for these volunteers to kind of meet each other, to meet other people who are older, other RPCVs who are working in the field in different types of fields so that they can get also motivated and feel like Peace Corps and NPCA are for them. And so pushing for that, I think, and holding NPCA and Peace Corps accountable for that, I think is something that we all have to do and be responsible for. Which is why it's also so important for volunteers to get organized and actually really advocate and push these institutions, I think.